Alrighty, hello laddies, and welcome back to another Pathfinder stream. What do you call it? I don't think we're even leaving here, man, but we'll play for like maybe 1 or 2 hours, depending on how long it takes me to solve this puzzle. And what you may call it, we are gonna be, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. It doesn't make no sense because I have no 3-2. Why can't they give me a 3-2? Is it so much to ask for a fucking 3-2? Anyways, well, we gotta pick up these forking puzzle pieces again, man. We gotta fork you, fork me, fork everybody. So I'm looking at these pieces, and I'm like, I have a jack idea, man. But yeah, I also we're gonna be trying out a demo. I know I say we're not gonna do demo, but it's not a demo. It's a free weekend, all right? So it's a different thing, all right, y'all. And we're gonna be trying it out. We will see. It depends on how quickly we finish this, and how long we be stuck here for. So, pray for me, son. Pray for me. Sorry. I'm just thinking right now. And I'm thinking, I think the colors, they don't mean shit, my friend. I think it's the shapes. Maybe. One. So then this will have to be a 1. You be the one, the only one. Na. Which means you have to be a 1. Which means you have to be a 3. No, you don't have to theoretically be a 3. But I need a motherfucking 1. And then we need a 3-1. And then we need a double 3. And then we need a single. Wait. That makes no sense. No, that's a 3. I'm stupid. I can't do math. See? Why the fuck does this not do it, man? I don't know. Because look at the dominoes. 2, 2, 2, 2. Wait. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. No. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, no, 1, 1, 3. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Honestly, man, things that live rent free in my head. I don't know if it's politically correct to say, but there's a Twilight episode where, well, I don't know if it's the main character, because I don't know, man. This shit's like ancient, man. And I'm old, but I'm not that old. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, one episode where like the guy is just looking in the mirror and then he figure out that he's retarded. So I'm just sitting here being like, am I retarded, man? Why don't the shape make no sense? Why don't the shapes make any fucking sense? Because domino logic, actually, I'm assuming, by the way, this indicates what can be in a column. So like, I don't know. This is also really pleasing to me. I'm just saying this is really pleasing to my eye. So I'm thinking this is Gucci gang. I mean, could there? Maybe the color matters. Shit. Don't. Also, no helpers, please. I wanna at least try to solve this legitimately. I'm I'm sorry, Fox, but y'all need to go away for a second here because I need to think. I need to look. Let me look at the original puzzle. The original puzzle has pieces. Yeah. I guess then again, y'all can't see it, but you know what? Let's just save the game real quick. I think it's this one. This shit gives me crippling depression. I don't understand who made this puzzle, because fuck that guy. You know, that guy's actually probably, or gal is probably just a nice guy or gal. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just angry at my stupid self, man, because I don't understand. Look at the dominoes. Dominoes. Domino, bum, bum, bum. See, originally I thought it had to match like exactly what this thing is, but I think it's honestly probably what dictates what kind of things is in. Because look, this thing fits perfectly in here, but that's the one. It's the one, the only one. So I'm guessing this dictates the shapes that can be in there, instead of, you know, the piece that is in there. Even though it formed the piece, but it's because it's a square, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking squares, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man? And then it's dominoes. I don't get it, though. Because I did the fucking dominoes, motherfucker. I did the motherfucking dominoes. I was part of the dominoes. I'm in the dominoes. Let me just see, okay? Maybe we should probably not call it no, because it's technically, I don't think no can be a 0, right? Sorry, looking it up. I don't want to be inaccurate now. You know? But we'll just call it none. Okay. Alright, man. First of all, assuming we don't have to match this, you know, in this particular order, which is impossible. It's impossible. That means only 3 2s and 1s can be in this column, assuming that this is the logic. That's a 3, that's a 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. And then only 2s can be in this column. 2, 2, 2, 2. Also, okay. And then, so we know this thing is correct. This thing is correct. What I don't know is why. Why is the door not open? Let's see. Let's follow the dominoes again. So I'm a domino piece, right? I'm the first piece in the domino chain. Let's follow this thing. Double. 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 Which then can go into a 0, 0, double, double, 1, 1. And also this double connects to this thing. And then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. Well, this 3 is non-existent, and that thing is also non-existent. I don't fucking get it, man. Am I crazy? Or the numbers, Jensen? What do they mean? Okay, hold up. Let me take a sip of the coquina. So we know the dominoes is right. The dominoes. Trying to figure out. I think I'm stupid, y'all. You know, wanna be a first. Hmm. Huh. Huh. Sorry, can you not stand on anything so that we can maybe get a better view? I don't understand. Wait. Nope, I still don't understand. It's not the colors. I don't think the colors... I think the colors is there just to distract the player, honestly. Or, you know, like, I guess make it more visible, right? Easily more visible. I wish it wasn't there, though. Because, you know, it makes my brain feel like I got a little color matching theory, man. It's something wrong, but I don't know what. I think this is the correct solution in terms of like the dominoes. There's something wrong. We too. Oh no, sorry. I'm fucking. I don't good with puzzles, man. I'm fucking stupid. But are we gonna really sit here and jerk off for like another hour, brother? Okay, I'm just saying. My brain is like everything adds up. I don't know what. Sing. And no helpers, please. No helpers. I mean, this feels like this is the solution, but there must be something wrong. Let's look at the colors. I don't know, man. I feel like they're identical, man. Alright, move out of the way, please. Move out of the way. Enhance. Enhance. Discombobulate. So this one doesn't matter because it doesn't touch anything. This one touches you to the right. And then you touch that guy to the right. And then these shapes looks the fucking the same, man. And then this shape looks the fucking the same. Wait a minute. Are those? Are the ones not equal? I don't know. Could be an angle. Wait, no. This is like a ooh. And then that's like an H. Oh. Oh my god, pain! Motherfucker, it's an H! It's an H and ooh. Oh, wait, is that it? I'm too like tired for this shit, man. I think these are different shapes, y'all. Wait. I think I might be stupid. Actually, it might be stupid. All right, man. What the fuck? Well, first of all, if these are different shapes, then this one is a false one, and then this one is a false one, and then this one is like the cool gang sign. Ooh. Flip that around. Welcome back. JD's back. Back again. I think this one is a ooh. It's an ooh? Yeah, that's a ooh, that's an H. So that means we need to get an H. Pick you up. And then I need an H. And then I need a ooh. And then I need to flip you. Oh. Oh my god! Dude, whoever designed ones to be different from each other, fuck you, my man. Fuck you. Why did we spend all our time? It's not gonna even be good loot. I'm fucking gonna kill myself. Don't do it, Hunter. Don't do it. Just want to touch. What the fuck, man? Usually this shit is supposed to contain like the good shit. This is like Garbaggio, man. It's Garbaggio. So what did that accomplish? Absolutely fucking nothing. Everything is awesome. Oh wait, it's injecting. Is it injecting? Is that what's happening? I have no idea what the fuck's happening, y'all. Well, either way though, we're missing 2 portals. So that was the blue gate. And then what are you? I don't have you. You're purple!
As it should be.
Oh! Okay. Everything is purple. Do 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 do. So where the fuck am I, samurai? I think we want to go to the core of the riddle. Man, fuck puzzles. Man, I better catch you with no puzzles, man. Fuck that shit. I never want to interact with puzzles ever again.
I'll go ahead.
Alright, so we just gotta make sure that the O's and the H are like separated, because it turns out there's different O's and H's. I guess we'll figure out the dominoes first, and then we can worry about the O and the H's. Solve 4 puzzles. Motherfucker. What do you think I'm doing, man? What do you think I'm doing? Oh, we had to do Legacy of the Ancients. Man, fuck you, man. Sorry. Reverse of an unknown creature, reagents. Where the fuck is the remaining tomb, though? Could be in Blackwater. No, that's just Blackwater, dog. That's some bullshit. I solved the puzzle. I'm him. Can't really do anything there. What's my army doing these days? Yeah, just been chillin'. Been chillin'. Are you just been chillin'? Yeah, they're just been chillin' right now. Alright, that's fine. What the fuck am I gonna do, man? I gotta figure out how to teleport back home. Blue Ridge Mountain. All units in an army. Oh. 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 What do we do? I don't know, man. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. I really gotta lock in, man. We gotta get out of our mind palace. You know what? We actually finished it in like a orderly manner, man. Anyways, to Dresden. Oh, that's hot. Yo, that's hot. That's hot. Anyways, I gotta go here because every bitch just needs me, man. Every bitch just need me. Fucking the angels are like, oh my god, can't you believe you saved my fucking soul sister or something like that. I'll be like, yes, sir, that's me. Now, can you please send Ayamade, Desna, and all the fucking good gods to, like, you know, come down here and be like, whip out the Glock on these demons real quick, y'all? No? They're just gonna send this random ass dude, the Hand of the Inheritor, who can't even save us? Alright, there is nothing more pleasant than making someone happy. Some say that being a kind person is hard work. The most people can't do. Is that true? Look at the people standing next to you. Don't you want to be loved by these people? Is it hard to smile at them, to say a kind word, to share with those in need? Don't you feel joy when you do something good for others? And isn't it wonderful when they do the same for you? Kindness is easiest and most pleasant thing in the world. A crowd gather in the streets, young and old. Everyone listens to frail elf girl, captivated by her delicate voice as it rings out. And what about the ungrateful assholes, huh? Do you do good for them, and they just shit in you in return? Just don't be like them, and don't get angry at these people. They don't know what they're doing. Don't abandon them with silliness and sins. Keep doing good, and you will see, sooner or later, they'll realize they're wrong. What's going on here? This? I'm just talking to good people who want to listen. The girl can talk. Of course, no one's gonna live by her sermons, but listening to them is nicer than listening to the bards and their songs. Speak for yourself, sinner. I feel myself getting better, kinder, more spiritual after every sermon. Really? Well, do a good deed then. Give me some of something from your shop for free. You know what? Just be good, man. You know, as they say, I think it takes more energy to be an asshole than just, you know, do something good. For the most part, I think. Right, Commander, that's for sure. And remember, I'm the carrot, okay? The Hell Knights are gonna be the stick. I don't give a damn. Alright, but well, when shit hit the fan, I'm gonna use the Hell Knights. Thank you for your kind words. I'm not saying anything special. There are simple things, everyone knows them. Come on, keep talking. One man claps his hand, other joins with claps and cries of encouragement. Alright, I was talking about being kind to your neighbors, and look, the commander decided to set an example. The girl keeps preaching. Honestly, dude, I don't give a fuck. But, you know, you do you, man. Like, as long as you're not harming anybody, engaging in some kind of fucking demonic debauchery, then, you know, go live your life, man. I ain't got time fucking to be bothering with every motherfucker here, man. I got bigger fish to fry. I got angels and demons. Gotta freaking figure out that shit. Who the fuck are you? Commander! The middle-aged dwarf salutes you casually. Her face is disfigured by huge scar claw marks. One of her eyes is covered by a pitch black, but the other one is looking at you sternly, intently. Dargenna Stranglehold at your service. What is your role in my army? Chief Quartermaster? What does the Logistic Council do? Oh my god. Have you been here the entire time? Anyways, I don't give a fuck! Wait, you have spells that could restore your hand? Huh. Okay. Cool beans. Anyways, like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm too saturated, alright? For a first playthrough, man, like, honestly, man, like, I gave up. I gave up. There's just so much reading. And, like, you know, don't get me wrong. I like reading, but, like, when there's so much redundant reading, like, it's just crazy, man. Maybe, you know, later on, they're gonna be like, what's your goddamn guy and what kind of coffee he likes or something like that. Yo, is that a freaking... Are you from Numeria? Commander, unexpected reinforcements have arrived. Not from the Queen this time. These are volunteers. A group of Keled barbarians has come, all of them seasoned fighters. They wish to serve under your command. This tribe seems to have a bone to pick with demons. They believe that ravaging Socorus made the demons their personal enemies of all peoples of the North. And they're proud that you're a human, just like them. What the fuck? Better not start a supremacist movement is all I gotta say, dog. They say that as soon as they heard about your deeds in Cannabis and Dresden, they know that a true chief has finally come. 18 barbarians. A barbarian. See, the problem is, I'm not sure accepting them would be such a great idea. Is there any other way they can help the crusade? I don't really need more dudes in my army, to be honest with you. And more specifically, I don't need elite rando units. I need men. I need men to hold the fucking front line and to get ready to die for the goddamn crusading state. All right, y'all. So I'm just gonna take the money. I'll speak with them. I don't think they'll refuse help us with resources or something else we need. Thank you, Commander. Y'all. Oh, shit. Hey, yo, Harold the Inheritor. How's it going, bud? Champion, I promised to advise you, but now I need your counsel. I've received news that both pleases and worries me. The light of your nobility shines true, and like a beacon, it draws the heavenly warriors. Hell yeah! Who come to fight at your side. These angelic warriors set a high example of courage and irreproachable virtue, and many of the ordinary soldiers, especially the young ones, desperately wish to be like them. They take vows, do penance, and train to a point of exhaustion. Their dedication is laudable, but it's not without danger. The strain, both physically and spiritually, may prove unbearable for many of them. Rather than strengthen themselves, they risk doing the opposite and may leave them defenseless against the enemy at a critical moment. Should we praise their self-sacrifice, or should we encourage them to take care of themselves and to tell moderately their zeal? All right, tell me about the Heavenly Warriors. You see, this is what I'm talking about, man. There's just so much fucking shit that realistically, it's just pick 3 or pick 2 in this case. Heaven, one soul, compel honor, creation, war, yada yada, cool beans. What impact will my decision have? If you encourage your soldier, their revulsion will push them to great feats of strength, but it'll come at great expense of their well-being. If you restrain their zeal, we'll save these brave souls for future endeavors. All units gain the cautious feat. More AC. The effects of positive morale on the chance of additional actions. Double! Holy fuck! Fuck it, man. Double is crazy. I will inform the soldier of the decision. Hearing the commander approves that their actions will give them strength. Thank you for listening to me. I would demand no more of your time. What about Dragonia, you motherfucker? What about Dragonia? We went through fucking hell and back for this bitch. Okay, he's gonna leave. Cool. Perlictor Amos Reneth. They approach as if in military formation, lockstep arranged so that the tallest, a white-haired elf, occupies a central position, flanked by the 2 others. At the same time, it does not seem as though any one of the 3 is a leader. Knight Commander Hunter Grey Warden, we are the representative of the Hell Knights in the No Man Lands of the War Wound. Perlictor Amos Reneth from the Order of the Gate. Perlictor Lerena Tai, something like that, from the Order of the Pike. Perlictor Geren Deoten from the Order of the Pyre. Okay. After introducing themselves, all 3 turn to Regal in unison and give curt nods. The elf Perlictor, I'm not gonna bother with names, bro. Turn his gaze to you. His voice is dry. His speech is additionally formal. We have come to officially greet the Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade, the Breaker of Chains, Mother of Crusaders, or Father of Crusaders, of behalf of the coalition of the Hell Knight Orders. The orders to remain fundamentally opposed to the demons and demon worshipper. We continue to act in No Man's Land of the War Wound as an ally force to your army. You know, I'm pretty sure back in like Kingmaker, like they were chasing after like some guy named Darren or something like that, and like we kind of shot up the place. But then again, Darren did pay us a good money, and these guys are not gonna pay us good money. And welcome our honor allies to Dresden. Alright, I welcome our honor allies to Dresden, sure. Thank you, Commander, and allow us to congratulate you on the victory in the battle for Dresden. Are you willing to participate in joint operations? My army needs the support. That's not possible at this moment in time. The orders are following their own plans. Majority of our forces are deployed far to the west. We are thereby helping you by drawing the attention of the demon armies. Perlictor Derenge decisions to hand over part of his force to you to command was done on his own initiative, but the other orders, even other chapters of the Order of the God Claw, have their own objectives. Is that all you want to say? One more thing. Our chapter, together with a troop led by Director Lerenge, intend to establish an outpost, or rather a fortified transport point, for operations. We found a suitable ruins from the First Crusade, and we've begun making them fit for habitation. When this outpost is ready, you'll be entitled, as our ally, to make use of facilities for rest, subsistence, and making forays deeper into the war wound. On that, we shall take our leave, Knight Commander. Did they really just drop by to tell me that bullshit, man? Commander, we have managed to defeat Kara Mazdith hosts. The remnants of his armies have retreated to lick their wounds, and we must use this opportunity to go on the offensive. But right now, our army is not fully to prepare such an expansion. The further we advance into enemy territory, the more we need strong and mobile cavalry. I propose we replenish our forces with light cavalrymen. Mendev could offer us plenty. There are many lone paladins on Glorion like me who traveled and helped the needy. Shall we call them to our aid? Cavalry is a crucial element of our army, one of the difficult to replace. Mandevian knights often sacrifice their defense in favor of offensive power. It is time to put an end to this wastefulness. All rider must be encased in heavy cuirassier armor as to avoid unnecessary losses. Ida, we call the Wild Raiders from the Western Steppes. They're descendants of fleeing Sokorians. They hate demons for destroying their homeland. A promise of vengeance and loot is all it would take for the tribes to join us. Here we go again. All right, Sela, what do you have to go? The gods bless them with strength, protect them against darkness and corruption. Hold lives training, destroying evil is what they live for, yada yada. What do you think those do-gooder understand anything about true slaughter? Why do you advocate for this? Breed of fire who thinks of glory when battlefield, justify any amount of risk, they may be acceptable, yada yada. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Light cavalry. I don't like light cavalry, man. If we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out with the heavy cavalry, dog. Paladins. 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 Lay on me. Wow, this is just bad. I don't like the Je ne sais quoi, so it's between paladins. Just because they have lay on hands, and like I mean, I think that's gonna be very useful. Or these guys, just because they're very tanky. You know what? Paladins. So many strange, terrible things been happening here. Fisherman from a tiny peaceful village of Chili Creek enters the hall. I saw enough furs on my way here to last a lifetime. But of course, I didn't show up empty-handed. The whole village took up a collection for the war effort. It's not much, mind you, but something. We're just doing our part, however small, to help win the war. How did you get here? We're surrounded by all this horror. The land is dead. Tree gnarly. Sure, buddy. How are things in the village? Everything's been peaceful. I wish I was just thinking about it. I was kicking myself for being such a fool. Why wouldn't I just stay home? I was thinking of dragging myself all the way out to the war wound. But you know, that's not just right. Sitting quietly at home behind the forces who risk their necks for us every day. How's that guy doing? Would you like to stay with us? Oh my fucking god. I gotta go to some guy's village. What happened? Oh shit, you went London style! By the time I left the tavern, 2 people had already succumbed to their injuries. I only pray that Ayamade that the number of deaths won't rise while I was away. I will deal with this. Wendu seems completely at ease despite being surrounded by guards. She grins at them as if daring them to come within reach of her blade. She stands with dignity of a mountain lioness that has broken into the sheepfold and is not one bit perturbed by the appearance of a few frightened rams. Wendu, the commander is here. He will put an end to this madness. Lower your weapon. We don't want any more casualties. Ah, more victims. Anyone want to join these 2 losers? The huntress nods casually at the bodies at her feet. Her speech is slightly slurred, but the alcohol has not deprived her of her deadly grace. Get lost, maggot. My master will see that no harm comes my way. Understand? Move along while you still can't move at all. With a frown, Airbot lays her hand on a weapon. I'm waiting for your orders, Commander. Just say the word and we'll settle this. My fists are itching to teach a lesson to that ruffian. What happened here? I just had a quarrel with these 2. She nudges one of the corpse with her foot. You won't punish me for slaying these useless scumbags, will you? Wendelak shrugs nonchalantly and let out a tipsy chuckle. At her words, a murmur of indignation and astonishment ripped through the assembled crowd. Man, I can already tell shit's gonna go down between me and her, man. Airbot rose fiercely. You killed 2 men. There are witnesses. Do you realize that such a crime is punishable by death? That rule was invented by you, underlings. It doesn't apply to me. I mean more to the commander than all of you put together. Got it? I could slit 1,000 of your throats and he won't bat an eye. But if you lay a single finger on me, you will regret it. If I'm guilty of something, my master would take me with him and punish me personally. Haha. Somewhere his lackey won't be staring at us. The huntress jabbed her knife in the direction of the warrior surrounding her, laughing gleefully. Man, she's too high on power right now, man. This bitch needs to get put in the, brig or something like that, man. Why do you kill these 2? I just didn't like them. Their sight of their ugly mud offended me. Who cares anyways? I dare not deny the right of anyone to slay anyone who mugs he or she found ugly. It's very compelling reasoning after all. This whole fuss is because of a couple of slain soldiers. That's why you brought me here? How dare you take lives of people on a whim? Were they really that valuable? These 2 looks like regular soldiers that kinda perish in their hundreds every day on your orders. 2 more down, not a big deal. They're going to die sooner or later. Bitch! That's for me to decide, motherfucker! And you know, I think I've been doing a pretty good job minimizing casualties. Alright, what are you doing here? I was celebrating my reunion with my tribe, of course. You brought my king to the surface, and doesn't accomplishment warrant a celebration? Crusader treat mongrels with caution, because mongrels like her, when you behave like a savage, you be viewed as a savage, one who deserves no place among civilized mortals. Ah, of course you know all about being treated like a savage, but you've been such a goody two-shoes for so many years they've forgotten you had skin colors and fangs, right? I wouldn't be mocking words. Airbeth features twist into an angry grimace, but that's not my way. I'm gonna go scrabbling on my belly before a bunch of uplanders begging for their approvals. I'll grab every one of you by the throat and force you to respect me. So how much do you have a drink before you pull out your weapon? Not much, just a couple pints. Your crappy upland swill has no effect on me anyways. Ah, does it affect her? Please, she started drunken brawls here every night. Every time she get wasted, she started picking fight. I had a bad feeling about this was going to happen. I knew from the start that someone was going to wind up dead. I made my decision. Okay, first of all, killing her, that's no bueno, man. She's my DPS. okay, so I think 5 is out, 4 is out, because I feel like if we give in to her negative tendencies, she is gonna become way more problematic in the future. So I feel like we can't do 4, but I don't think we can fix her, lad. Like, I know, there's a thing where, like, oh, I can fix her, dog. I think this bitch is, I wouldn't say broken, but, like, she definitely evil, to say the least of things. It's kind of in her DNA as a character. So, like, I really wish that we did not get stuck with a bunch of evil people. Because I don't want to deal with their bullshit, man. I have been pretty lenient with Wendu, to be honest with you, and maybe that's why she gets the thing where, like, she's acting up, because it's like, oh, the commander has been pretty lenient with me, so fuck you guys. And then, but the problem is that I don't know if whipping her is gonna be a good thing. Because, like, realistically, she only respects my authority. But then again, if I don't whip her, though, I mean, like, it sets bad precedent, Like, I feel like she's gonna kill somebody, or she's gonna continue killing people. Damn, man. But I think whipping her is also, like, pretty negative in terms of, like, trying to build a good storyline for her, right? But, like, we should not. I feel like using violence to solve violence, it kind of stems back to an eye with an eye, right? Like, I don't. Now, granted, she killed people, and then the only thing we're doing is whipping her. But knowing her attitude, she is only aligned with us just cause, basically. Though I think 2 is too soft, man. 1 is pretty bad. Because I feel like 1 will make it seem like I am playing favoritism. I mean, 2 is also playing favoritism too. So 3, theoretically speaking, makes more sense. But I don't think 3 is gonna wane her in, though. If anything, I think it's gonna make her more resentful. But I think 2 and 1 is not gonna accomplish anything, though, man. Fuck. Let's talk in private. Oh my fuck. Thank you for stepping, Commander, and good luck. I hope you manage to knock some sense into her stubborn hand, and I'm sure it won't be easy. Or nah. So, Master, how exactly are you gonna punish me? Wendell looks at you playfully, every sign of tipsiness as a vapor from her cat-like eyes. You don't look like you're afraid of being punished at all. Okay, so 3 is the horny one. And honestly, I think we gotta put our foot down. At this point, this cat has been pretty rebellious. You don't look like you're being afraid of being punished at all. Should I be afraid? How harsh is my punishment going to be? And the biggest challenge rings in Wendu's word, her lips whispering into Side's promise, full of passion. I think in any relationship, right, y'all? There is technically like a push-pull kind of thing. We have been pulling a lot, I think. We should be pushing. Wait, were you trying to get yourself into trouble? Who knows? Perhaps it's all part of my hand. Perhaps this wild cat simply needs to be reminded who's in charge every now and then. After all, without a firm hand, I go a little feral, licking her lips directly. Theoretically. tree. I don't know, man. The huntress demonstrate her sharp fangs. I feel bad. You know, I think you misunderstood. I'm really displeased with you. Yeah, no horny, okay? You know, sometimes men, we think with our penis, okay? We do. In this situation, I don't think thinking with our penis is going to be beneficial. Because what kind of precedent is this going to set? This is going to set like, oh, you know, oh, you killed a couple people. Now you got to fuck me in order to get away with it. I'm like, no, dude, no. Wendu, I want the best for you, lady, but like at the end of the day, we gotta start drawing boundaries. Okay, like you can't just kill people and then you know get out of it through a fuck sesh. All right, PP, you're not thinking. PP, you're out. All right, brain, you're in. I think you misunderstood. I'm really displeased with you. Are you serious? When this dude stands there, you Blakely. I thought you were just. It doesn't matter. Go on then, lecture me. Okay, one, she doesn't give a fuck. Aiming like that in front of everyone is unwise. Turning my soldiers against you. That could be dangerous. 4 and 1 is out. 3? I don't know. I'm fucking with 3. 2? You don't get it, Hunter. She's not in danger. She is the danger. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? I think 3 makes the most logical sense. But I don't know if she's gonna fuck with. I guess then again, we kind of pave a path right now. Again, I think you gotta draw a boundary with this bitch because like if you give her too much power, she's just gonna go crazy with it. Because that's her tendency, man. She doesn't give a fuck. Like she would have killed Lan had we not stepped in. And honestly, I think that again, similar to Arthas, like you know, throwing away his heart or something like that, like. There's just some lines you don't want to cross, and if you do cross them, like it's gonna be very hard or like nigh impossible to go back. So I think 3. I think 3 makes the most strategic sense. Again, 2, she doesn't give a fuck, man. The only reason why she's even up here is because we picked her up to begin with. But 4 seems like so callous. That, you know, I want to show that, you know, we care, but, like, you got to stop being a crazy-ass bitch. What? When you look sullen and stubborn? No, I'm not. I'm teaching your soldier to obey you without question. They all need to know everything done in your name is non-negotiable, and they just need to shove their opinions up their asses and shut up. I'm saying this only because I care about you. I don't want to lose you, so I beg you, please show a little restraint next time. I forbid you to do anything like this ever again. That's an order, you understand? You better start keeping your temper in check or else I will. And trust me, you won't like that. Oh my god, now we gotta balance the act, man. Two makes it feel like, you know, I'm a dad lecturing to her. And like she's my rebellious, you know, kid or something like that. And I don't think she's gonna take good about that. I think she's gonna grumble and then maybe stab me in the fucking face whenever the situation arises. Four means we're gonna give up and then let her do her destructive tendencies. So it's between 3 and 1. 1 is a little bit simpy. And don't know, man. Fuck. I think 2 and 4 is out. So it's between 3 and 1. Of the lesser of the two, I think 1 will make Wendu make us look like a pushover to Wendu, because it's just like, oh, look at this bitch. He wants my goddamn Netham Ganassi. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Nah. We this is where we gotta take a stand, y'all. We gotta take a stand, and then, you know, like, I wouldn't say like put a leash on her, but at least rein her in a little bit, because like this bitch, again, I feel like it's gonna start escalating, and, you know, I'd rather nip this shit in the bud. Now, granted, by doing this though, then, you know, she's gonna definitely be more inclined to be like, you know, fuck you, and also maybe stab us in the back. I just don't think she's gonna really. If anything, 1 is gonna encourage her to be like, I just need to figure out how to, you know, like flood the commander with more love, and then, you know, like what you call it, he won't be able to resist something like that. Nah. This is where we're going to draw lines in the sand, because at the end of the day, if this bitch is just gonna be out here killing everybody left, right, and center, like, it just makes me look bad. I already took an L. I'm not gonna lie. I already took an L by having this private conversation and not, you know, chastising her in public. But, you know, as a professional, you know, companion that has been with us for quite a bit, we gotta show some level of respect, right? And not only because we slept with each other, okay, y'all. That was a a moment of passion, as they say. I'm gonna say 3. Honestly, I think it's time to draw lines on the sand here. And ultimately, if she's gonna go the path where I think she's gonna go, which is basically fucking Coco or Loco or some Coco, then, you know, at least we stood our ground, right, and made our boundaries clear. Of course, I don't think this lady gives a fuck, but, you know, it's just how it is. She's got raised up in a very I would not say ideal situation, to say the least of things here, but yeah, you know what? You better start keeping your temper in check, or else I will, and trust me, you won't like that. Wendu raised her voice in indignation. So all of a sudden, I'm the root of all evil, even worse than the war wound. Can you tell me what I did wrong? Fine, I understand. I guess you're right. Forgive me. I'll do my best not to anger you and not to cause you any more trouble. Thank you for sparing my pride and not chastising me in front of everyone, Master. A last drop of playful mischief disappeared from Wendu's voice. The bow she offers is slilted and speaks of wariness. If you don't mind, I'll leave now. Fuck. That might not be the right call, dog. We'll save, though. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right call. Maybe that's too much push and not enough pull. Because that doesn't feel like good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that feels like we kind of fucked up. We might have pushed too hard. Bitch, I even show you respect, man. Like, why are you making my life more difficult? That's the thing with evil characters. You know, you gotta balance you gotta make a balancing act between, like, you know, the evil motherfuckers and their evilness. I don't know, man. I don't know. So I do think it is a lot of push. But maybe we gotta draw boundaries on the sand, man. I just don't really believe that she's gonna respond that positive to us being like, oh, I love you.
I'll go ahead. Focus on the goal.
Maybe, I mean, we were doing the push. We were doing the push, a lot of pushing. So maybe we pushed too much because, like, again, it's a push and pull. Don't get me wrong. In an ideal situation, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, both people push and pull. This is kind of extreme though, because she's kind of like, you know, she's values strength above all else. You know what I'm saying?
Ready for anything.
But maybe we're whipping too much. I mean, she killed a couple people just because, you know, again, maybe there's circumstances, right? Why she killed them, but from the excuse she gave us, it seems as though she just killed people just for the hell of it, man. And then I'm not recruiting your bitches. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not dealing with that bitch. Morale was pretty easy. I still don't think you should bang that bitch. Like, if you bang that bitch... Okay, so no matter what, I think the situation is fucked no matter what. Whatever, man. It might be a little bit less negative, but either way, like, I don't know, man. We'll keep fighting for this bitch, but she make it real hard, yo. She make it real hard, nah. But then again, that's just the life of a hunter, man.
I'll go ahead.
Alright, we'll turn to that quest after we go talk to the trade person. Whatever. And, you know, 12,000 is 12,000, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Follow my lead. What to do?
Alright, little guy. How's it going? My watch goes on. Greeting, champion. Thank you for saving. My heavenly sisters in arms. Tagonia has returned to us. What joyous news. What do you think of the Sword of Valor? A change under the effects of my power. Do not fret, champion. The relics have given to the where my lady Ayamade will continue to serve you as it served all people before. The Sword of Valor has not lost its protective power, merely properties. It merely changed its design. Some might call it blasphemous, but not I. For the power change, the banner was given to you by Ayamade herself. It seems that I caused the Sword of Valor change. Blood from my wound just fell onto the banner, and this means the mysterious wound is the mark of valor given to you by the mistress, setting you apart from the rest of the champion. Are you sure this wound is Amade's? No, I could be mistaken and unable to perceive its full truth. The inherent thoughts are hidden from me, but I am her herald, or hand. I do not test her will with doubts, nor crave answer to my questions. I simply trust and serve. But I know that if your body had been harmed by malevolent fiends, my goddess would have extended her mercy to you and healed you. Why did the goddess bestow wounds me? Because of this war of yours, champion, is bleeding, and my lady has chosen one to carry a crimson mark as a sign of great suffering borne by mortal kind. A scarlet drops on your breasts. There are blood of all the martyrs and innocent, and that's how I see it. Well, how I see it is that this shit is from Orlu Vorlash, part of the Avatar Project, dog. I just don't understand what it means. Alright, do you learn anything about what happened at Plora Fall? Not yet. My heavenly mistress does not answer my call. She clearly occupied by other matters and concern. So far, I have learned nothing to use from my fellow angels, but they're seeking knowledge of the Echo and where he takes his victim. I'm still have to hope that we can save his victim. However, this matter couldn't be permitted to overshadow the importance of the crusade, no matter how personal it may be for you and me. Stopping the demon is our main goal. Tracking down the Echo and save our ally, alas, is not. Damn. Tell me about yourself. Oh my fucking god. It's a great honor and great responsibility. The hero is not always the strongest among the deity's servants, but the hero is always the one who embodies the key principle of their fate. This means I'm bound to uphold the highest ideal of Ayamade, righteous valor, justice, honor. This is tall order even for an angel, but I cannot falter in my duties even slightly. Therein lies my service to the goddess and thousands of her faithful followers. What does the hero usually do? I serve as the hand and the voice of the goddess, carrying out her will and delivering messages. When her radiance has no task of me, I am occupied with by the same duties as other warriors of heaven. I keep unfailing watch over the goddess domain. I escort the souls of the faithful to Parasma court, and then on their waiting afterlife, I also watch over the goddess chosen. And when the opportunities arise, I is sent into hell to engage in honest combat with the devils. It allows me to study their tactics. What is Ayamane like? No doubt you're hoping to hear a tale of her untold divine might be and the awe she elicits in those around her. Yes, it's true that of the inheritor, but it is also true that she seem much closer and understandable to you than others. Such as for myself, as an example. Ayamade was born as an ordinary person in the cursed lands of Chelax and traveled a long road before she became the righteous queen of heaven. But she never forgotten who she was before. I'm older than my lady goddess, much older, and I still bow down before her foresight and wisdom. We immortals have spent too much of our times on the outer planes, can sometimes trigger or struggle to comprehend the pain, fear, and joys that mortal feel. But not Ayamade. She is human as she is divine. Why is heaven host not aiding the crusaders? You could have destroyed the wound a long time ago. You cannot imagine how your question fills me with sorrow. My greatest desire since the day the war wound opened was to come here at the head of a light-bringing army and drive out the legions of darkness, to herald them until they were cowering in the farthest corners of the abyss. But alas, we are the first servants of God and are greatly restricted in what we can do. The Crusades are the mortals' battle for their own war. If I bring angelic forces here, it will become a war between heaven and the abyss. Waves of power, magic, incineration, everything within a sight. Armies of celestials and demons fighting in every corner of this war. The consequences will be horrific. Remember, everything you have seen up to now has been the work of only two demon lords, Daskari and Behemoth. But in the abyss, there are dozens of creatures with similar power. They are disunited and despise one another, almost as much as they despise all the light and righteousness. But be sure that they will not miss a chance to sink their teeth into heaven's throat. If all the demon lords march into Glorion, it would be a stuff of nightmares, and it couldn't be allowed to become a reality. If you can't interfere with the course of the crusade, why are you helping me? There is permissible interference, and there is crossing the line. I was permitted to create the ward stones and gift them to the Crusader, to offer my advice from time to time, even appear on the battlefield myself, to become in several allies. This does not stray beyond the bounds of the mortal war. I could have been summoned with equal success by a faithful cleric. But the appearance of here of heaven's motuous host in full force is another matter entirely. Alas, for now I can only offer you this, my presence and small troops of my loyal soldiers. I want to talk about your angels. How are angels made? Like other supernatural beings, we most often, though not always, are born from the souls of mortals. You must be aware of the grand laws governing the cycle of birth and death. After Pharasma Court, each mortal soul receives a merit afterlife. Hell and the abyss, heaven and Elysium, each soul goes to the plane that they call them in life. But when they arrive at their destination, a different fate awaits each soul. Where evil reigns supreme, souls typically become commodities of prey and escape feel or reborn as wicked fiends. In the planes of good, souls are destined for peaceful rest or great deeds in the new guise. Such is the lot of angels. We are born from the souls of noble mortals. One soul or several, it can vary. Sometimes God also creates angels out of the essence of their plane, but the essence also contains fragments of good souls. What's the difference between angels and mortals? That question is for the sages and philosophers to debate. I'm just a simple warrior. The hand of her voice sounds cheerful, but becomes increasingly solemn as he continues. Although many supernatural beings are born from the souls of mortals, we are not mortals. We are cut from the cloth of the plane from which we originate. We are an ideal made flesh. Many things mortal care deeply about means nothing to us, such as time, for instance, or gender. Only a few of my kind see themselves as male or female. For a majority of the angels, though these words are meaningless, we can communicate with any creature without learning their language. We do not freeze in even the most terrible frost. We are different, but we never look down on mortals because of that. We'll never never ever stop praying for you or protecting you. In Canabres, I saw the angels trapped inside. It was a heavy decision for all of us. My mistress sent out the call to take a stand against the demons, and many angels of heavens answered it. We chose the noblest and bravest among those who volunteered to sacrifice their freedom for the sake of Glorion. We locked their souls inside the wordstone. They were fated to stand guard there inside the cold depths of the stone, pitting their own unbending will against the creeping demon demonic corruption. But alas, the goddess and I failed to account for the weakness that lurks in the best of us. Time has not been kind to my brothers and sisters. Despair have taken root in their souls, forcing them to act against the goddess and their calling. Thank you for finding a way to preserve the wordstone, despite the fact that many of my brothers and sisters inside abandoned their vigil. I do not condemn them. I do not know if I could have withstood the domicile corruption if I had been in their place. Thank you. I found out everything I need to know. Can you tell me anything about my power? I'm really tired, man. But we talked to the wrong oh my god. Angel greet you warmly, but our eyes remain sad. Greetings, my rescuer. There are many things I wish to speak to you about, but now I can't seem to find the words. Being free feels exhilarating, but the bitter realization of how terrible things might have happened in my absence weighs on me. Never before my soul had been troubled by so many warring emotions. I contacted the hand of the inheritor as soon as I got out. Here on Glorion, I can freely send messages to my celestial brethren, so I know more than we first met. I know what happened over the years. I have been held prisoners. I know that this is their fifth crusade, driven by desperation and daring like some before it. And I know about the hope you have brought to all of us. Thank you for your light in this darkness. What do you want to talk about? Talk may not be the right word. I need to tell you something. Important lessons. You know the truth about the wordstones, about how the power is built upon angels locked inside. My dear brother L'Oreal and I was supposed to end up inside the wordstone, but we both escaped that fate. He perished through against his strength, and I was captured by Arelu. But there's something else you should know. Even glorious herald of my goddess was not immediately aware of this. The power of the wordstone comes from the selflessness of those imprisoned within them. It's not specificated magic that wounds and binds demons, but the angels' voluntary sacrifice and their forging of freedom in the name of city or duty. The truth is, some race cases, There's no need to seal anyone inside an artifact to achieve a similar magic effect. There are such rare individuals among mortals, and mortals are willing to give their lives to protect others. And when this happens, the mortal or immortal can become a living wardstone of sort, weakening the hold of the back of the demon by the forces of the presence alone. Unbeknownst to me, I acquired the power, even immense in my enhanced sleep. I protected the poor folk who was imprisoned in Orlu's laboratory with me, and Elandra and Keltir did the same at power. The Hand of Inheritor had long suspected this, but only after speaking to me did he realize the truth. He wants you to know that once we dealt with the more urgent matter, he wants to search for rare souls capable of becoming living wardstones, and they'll be the vanguard of your crusade. They will be making demons and demon alike trembles in fear. What's living wardstone, and how can we find such people that what are capable? I'll have to answer your question. Before the living wardstone, it's just more than a power. It's a gift. It's a true miracle, and all miracle is extremely rare and manifests only in dire circumstances. That is likely why we never heard of such a thing before now. The demon invasion is a gruesome catalyst that has awoken this hidden power in the souls that came across Glorion. But now, we must do what we're looking for. We can't recognize those special lights and be a weapon. We must fight against the abyss. There's so many. Holy shit. I don't know. She never mentioned it, but something about me piqued her interest. Many of her prisoners were unusual in the way that she left and ceased her experiments. I think that too was experiment of sorts. Perhaps she committed to observe us somehow. Can you bring the wing to heal? If there's such a way, it's unknown to me. The wing has become part of me. I even feel that if I were to cut it off and grow it back, it's just deformed as it is now. It's in Challenger, and there's nothing left for me to accept, but I will live comfortably, yada yada. Are you going to return to heaven? I wouldn't dare with this wing, and with foulness that had become part of me. How could I enter the shining light of heaven? Besides, I don't want to leave you and the Crusaders. I was meant to join my brother and sisters inside the Warstone. Since I did not come to pass, I want to serve the Crusade another way. Thank you. I'm going now. Wait. Trigona hesitated. I didn't ask you before. I could take the answer. But could you please tell me how Lorio died? I miss him so much. I want to know what his final minutes were like. He fought until his last breath and saw his mortal comrade, and he left the sword to be raised up by another future. We ought to do the same. Protect each other, even in the possible situation. Nurture hope, and give it to others, so that the light we carry now will shine even after we die. Thank you for your answer. Like a ray of light, I have revealed the path I must follow. Holy shit, man! All right, with that, I'm gonna call it. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you know, after reading an hour, I am I'm tired. So we're a little bit shorter stream today. I don't think we're gonna do the game. It depends. Like I guess I need to take like a nap or something like that, and then if it's not too late, we'll stream. If it's really late, then we'll just probably stream later tomorrow. But yeah, for now though, I'd like to thank everyone watching. My name has been Hunter OG. If I don't see you for the next time we stream, then just have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, or wherever you are. Just be safe, and we'll catch everybody later. On that, see ya.